presentation on confidence. Okay. So, what is confidence? It's basically the difference between feeling scared and feeling unstoppable. Everyone has many different levels of it. Some are higher and some are lower. But the important thing to remember is that everyone can build confidence. So, why do so many people lack it? Well, there's tons of different reasons. Often it's because of discouragement. Sometimes they surround themselves with people who will constantly put them down and people who don't encourage them to try new things. And sometimes it's because you haven't found out what you're good at because you're still so young that you have a lot more experiences to gain. So today we're going to be talking about ways to become more confident. So, wearing what you want, treating yourself, removing negative thoughts and feelings. We're going to go over all of these. So, thinking confident. It's very simple, but it's very effective. Studies show that before a game, athletes positively talk and actually make them play better. When they talk positive, saying the 4 magic words, I can do it, they end up playing better in the game because they have more confidence and more of ability to win. So, number 1, start the day off with the right mindset. Wake up and say, okay, I know whatever comes my way, I'm ready to take it on. Whether I fail at it or do well at it, I know that I'm going to gain experience and get better. 2, focus on the positive even if small. Let's say you had a horrible day. I know, when you're having a bad day, it feels like every single event is bad, right? But sometimes something good could come out of it. Let's say you had to stay after school. You end up taking a late bus. You might meet a new friend on that late bus. There's always something good with everything bad. 3, find humor in bad situations. Like I said, when something bad happens, you gotta just try to make it positive. You know, like the saying, don't cry over spilled milk. Same thing. When something bad happens, try to find the happy side of it. 4, turn failure into lessons. Basically, this means, okay, you didn't do so well on a test. You know that you need to put more effort into it. You need to study harder. You may have to go after school, but now you know. Now you've learned something from it. 5, positive self-talk. Like I said, the 4 magic words, I can do it. The most important thing and the most important person to believe in is yourself, because once you believe in yourself, others will too. 6, find positive mentors and friends. Like I said, who you surround yourself with is extremely important because who you are around is more likely who you'll become. So if you're around positive people, you're going to think more positive. If you're around jealous people, you're going to become more jealous. Don't minimize your success. This is a super simple way to build your confidence. Basically, be proud of everything you do. It could be tying your shoelaces. It could be going to the mall. Anything that you do, just be proud of it. Positive activities. So one of my favorite positive activities is yoga. I do it every morning because I believe that it gives me a different mindset and it allows me to relax and get rid of stress and kind of just focus on other things. Plan for the future. Like I said, I'm a junior, so that's kind of what junior is all about. You plan what college you want to go to and what you want to do with your life and all that stuff. Sing. It's actually proven that singing makes you happier. It releases certain hormones in your brain that actually boost your confidence and boost your levels of happiness. Trying something new. Although it seems really, really scary at first, trying something new could be one of the best things ever. When I was in elementary school and middle school, I did every sport, softball, basketball, all of it. I wasn't really the best at any of it. Then sophomore year, my friend said, hey, why don't you join the track team? And I had never ran. I was like, no way, this is not going to be good. I'm going to join this and I'm going to do absolutely horrible. But I ended up loving it. It's actually it's my favorite sport now. But I would have never tried it if my friend didn't encourage me and say, hey, just go for it. So, appearing more confident. Smiling, eye contact, and posture. So, smiling shows that you're more ready to take on the day and you're easier to talk to. It basically relaxes your bodies and shows others that, hey, okay, this girl's friendly. Let's go talk to her. She's smiling, you know. You're not going to talk to someone who has a frown on their face and looking down, right? Eye contact. So this is very important. It shows that you have confidence, that you're assertive, that you're prepared, and most important to your teachers, that you're listening. Posture. So like I said, posture is extremely important. That lady, she's doing power posture. You see a lot of superheroes do it because it shows that you're strong and that you're confident and you're ready to take on whatever comes your way or whatever villains come their way, right? So, making a decision today to better yourself. So if you guys can, take out a piece of paper. Alright, so right now I want you guys to write down any goal that you may have. It could be big, it could be small, just something that you really, really want to achieve. It could be traveling the world, it could be having your dream job, it could be going to Subway after school. Anything that's a goal. It's actually proven that when you write down your goals, you're more likely to achieve them. So I want you to keep that piece of paper and put it could be anywhere. It could be in your sock drawer, on your desk, wherever. And I want you to look back at it every now and then to see, okay, what am I doing to get closer to my goal? What steps do I need to take? Okay, having good role models. Does anybody have a role model? Someone that they look up to? Who's your role model?
My mom.
Your mom, and why is she your role model?
I don't know.
Any reason?
No.
Okay. Well, our role models are super important, especially when we're growing up, because our role models actually influence the way we think, what we like, and our goals. So if you have good role models, you're going to end up looking up to good people and trying to achieve better things. So one of my role models is Steven Spielberg because I want to be a director when I grow up. So of course I'd want to be like one of the biggest directors. So, attitude of gratitude. Does anybody know what that means? What do you think?
To be happy always.
Alright, pretty much. It's basically meaning to be grateful. You know, Thanksgiving isn't the only time you can say what you're grateful for, alright? Being grateful and focusing on what you have rather than what you want. It's very small, but it's really impactful. You know, there's a lot of people who don't have many things that we have. It could even be shoes. So just thinking about the things that you have rather than you want actually leads to having more confidence, more self-esteem, and more positivity in your life. So write down 3 things that you're grateful for right now. It could be your phone, it could be your AirPods, or it could be your shoes, because there's so many people out there that don't even have shoes on their feet right now. Alright, listen. I don't mean just go to the mall and get a mani-pedi, okay? I mean eating healthy, fueling your body, sleeping enough each night. They're little things, but they can totally change the way you see yourself and how others perceive you also. So, it's really important for you to exercise. Now, I don't mean you have to go drop down, give 50 push-ups, right? I mean just getting up, walking around. It actually boosts your energy levels and makes you feel better. Make time for the things that you guys love. If you love playing guitar, make sure you set a certain amount of time for yourself to do that and make yourself happy doing that. It's important to take care of yourself. It's not selfish, it's necessary. Wearing what you want. Okay, I like this slide a lot. Of course, according to dress code, okay? I am a big fan of Crocs, okay? I'm wearing them right now, and I know they're a little goofy, okay? I know. Everybody says they're goofy. But I love them. I love wearing them, and they make me happy. So making that choice is really important for me. So that's why it's extremely important to wear what you want, because it can boost your confidence. How you appear is a huge part of your confidence. We live in a school where we don't have to wear uniforms, so we get to choose how we express ourselves every day. Do you want to wear something comfy? Do you want to wear a dress? Whatever you want, we can wear, but it's really important that you feel confident in it. You know, you have to choose clothes that maybe not all your friends are wearing it. Just choose what you want to wear, because we're allowed to do that. So we're very, very lucky, because we get to choose what we want to feel every day. Because we get to choose what we want to wear every day, we get to choose how we want to feel every day. And you're the only person that can control how you feel. So it's really important that you wear things and do things that make you feel happy. Doing what you love. Everyone has different passions, and it's very important for your confidence to follow that passion. I'm not saying you have to be the best at it. I definitely am not the best at, well, I started playing ukulele, and I really did not know how to play at first. I kind of just watched a bunch of YouTube tutorials and hoped for the best. But the more I started to play it, the more comfortable I got. And like they say, practice makes perfect, right? So I played it more, and I played it more, and I played it more. I was like, I don't know. So I tried a gentler approach, and I kept on playing it, and I played it another week, and I played it another week. And soon my strumming got better. I got more comfortable, and actually ended up building my confidence, saying, wow, I could play an instrument now. That's crazy. So just trying new things and just following and doing whatever you want. Just go for the goal. Don't wait. Don't think about it. Just go for it. So removing negative thoughts and overcoming self-doubt. So this is something that I myself struggled with in middle school especially. And it's really, really hard. So negative thoughts could basically be self-doubt, self-pity, whatever it may be. But it's important to stop yourself from thinking like that and to overcome that thought. So, first step, stop. Don't let your thoughts spin out of control. You have control of yourself, and you're the only person that does have control of yourself. So it's really important that you realize, okay, I'm thinking negative. Let me not do that anymore. 2, think about the past. Has thinking negative stopped you from doing something you wanted to do? Has it stopped you from maybe going and hanging out with your friends? Has it stopped you from trying to achieve a goal of yours? 3, talk to someone. When you're thinking negative and you're in a really bad mindset, it's really important that you could talk to someone. It could be your friend who always makes a joke, you know, that will cheer you up. It could be just calling your mom or talking to her, FaceTiming, whatever it may be. Go to your friend, go rant about whatever is upsetting you. So, don't compare yourself to others. This is really, really important because I know it's so easy on social media saying, wow, why don't I have shoes like that? Wow, why don't I look like that, right? Everyone does it. I myself do it all the time, and it's really bad. The most important thing to do is to compare yourself to yourself, saying, okay, last year, do you think I could have achieved this goal? Last year, did I run this fast? Last year, did I get these grades? It's really important to do that. Self-evaluate. 5, keep a journal. Keeping a journal actually gives you clarity on things that may seem like a big deal at the time, but you may look at it a month later, a week later, a year later, and say, wow, that big event that I thought was just the worst wasn't actually that bad. Remember that people don't care. No one is more self-conscious about yourself than yourself. So let's say you're having a bad hair day. You're like, oh my gosh, everyone's seeing my horrible hair right now. Can't even believe this. Really, everyone's seeing themselves saying, oh no, I have a zit today. Oh no, I'm wearing the wrong socks. Everyone is worried about themselves, and no one really cares about what you're so nervous about. What someone says about you might not be about you. Okay, I know this sounds a little bit confusing, but hear me out. It basically means, let's say someone's picking on you because of your hair. They're saying, oh my gosh, your hair looks so ugly today. That's actually because they might be self-conscious about their own hair or about their own clothes or anything like that. They just decide to take it out on you because they don't know what else to do to make themselves feel better. 8, get a boost of optimism. So this basically means, okay, I'm really upset right now. What am I going to do? Do things that make you happy. Call your friend who always tells you the joke. Watch a funny YouTube video. Whatever you know will get you out of a bad mood, do it. 9, know that setbacks are only temporary. So like I said about the bad day, it may seem like a horrible day, but you have so many more days ahead of you. You have so many more opportunities to get over that setback and to continue to build and get stronger. 10. Remember that you can always change. No one starts off super confident. In middle school, I could have never imagined myself doing this, standing in front of a bunch of people. Never. But it's really important that you learn that you will grow from experience, and you're going to learn new things, and you're going to become more of yourself as you get older. Okay, so learning to love yourself. Basically, this means be yourself. You can't live your life fully if you're constantly worried about what other people think and what they may say about you. You'll meet people who understand you. Let's say you might not have a lot of friends right now. That's okay. If you stay true to yourself, you're going to find the closest friends when you get older. It could be from another school, it could be from the park, it doesn't matter. Because when you're true to yourself, you're going to find the people who understand you the most. So, making a decision today to better yourself. You may not have control over what happens in your life, and often we don't, and sometimes it feels like our lives are just spinning out of control. But you do have control over how you react to these things. Whether you react negative and just throw fit, you just give up, or do you say, okay, I can rise above this, I can do this, I can get over this obstacle that came over me. It's okay. So, why is confidence so important? Well, it gains the respects of others. Are you going to listen to someone who's talking like this, real quiet, not really knowing what to do? Or are you going to talk to someone who's in the power posture, who's excited, and they show that, hey, look, I can do this, you can do this, anyone can do this. So, live life with no regrets. Like I said, when you have confidence, you show that I don't care what other people think about me. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm just going to pursue my dreams. Success. So think of the most successful people, right? They are boosting their levels of confidence constantly. They're coming out with new products. They're selling more. You see these people presenting, and they're like amazing. Because they have so much confidence. Like I said, when you're not worried about what other people think, you have nothing holding you back. You get to live life to the fullest. So that's really important to go and pursue your goals and just achieve anything that you want. Have an open mind. Like I said, you learn and you grow so much from experience. So it's really important to be open for anything. And you get to live happily and at peace with yourself. Like I said, no regrets. So you get to live the life that you're destined to do. So, upstairs in the middle school wing, I made a little positivity wall, and basically what I want to do is grow it with these Post-it notes. So I'm going to pass out these Post-it notes, and each person take 3. Alright, thank you guys. Now we're going to go upstairs, and we're going to add the Post-it notes to the wall.